Pepe, tell me a little bit about how you came to the game of golf.
Well, uh, really it was because of my parents. They started playing golf in 1945 at the Mayan Golf Club in Guatemala City and took me along. And I fell in love with the game. And my dad pulled me out of school one day and took me to see the movie picture called Follow the Sun with Glenn Ford and Ann Baxter, I remember. I think it was their name. And I just fell in love with the game and the story about Ben Hogan. So I started playing golf in 1950 at the age of 8. And I became junior champion in Guatemala. And I also won some tournaments against the men. And it just flowed from there. It flowed. We went to the States as a family and lived there from 1956 to 1971 when my dad fell ill, and then we had to come back. And I want to say that I played high school golf in the States, college golf, and the highlight was when we won our conference in college. And we went to the NCAA finals at Duke University in 1962.
Wow.
So I didn't pass the cut, by the way, but it was an experience I'll never forget.
There's quite a few trophies behind you. Tell me a little bit about them and the one you're holding.
Well, the one I'm holding is my first trophy. I won that against the men in the National Guatemalan Amateur at the age of 11 in the B flight, which is from 11 handicap to 15 handicap. I won, in those days it was match play. And I won my 4 straight matches and I won the final. So I'm very proud of it because it was my first tournament and I won. And I just love the game.
Tell me a little bit about the history of golf in Guatemala.
Well, golf started here in 1918. The railroad company had a lot of executives from the United States and Britain, Great Britain, and they wanted to have a pastime that they enjoyed, which is golf. So they started a 9-hole course, and they needed the local gentry to help with the maintenance, so they made an association. And they had a monthly fee, which is $5 a month. And that was back in 1918. And from there, in 1937, the golf community had grown, and the 9 holes was not enough. So what they did was they transferred the club and rebaptized it Mayan Golf Club, and brought it near to the city and made an 18-hole golf course that was mostly designed by a pro that they brought from Carnoustie, Scotland, Mr. Gilbert Crichton. And Mr. Gilbert Crichton then married a local girl, Clarita Mateo, and the Mayan Golf Club was there at that site until 1964, when it moved to its present location, which is right near Lake Amatitlan, with a beautiful view. It's a beautiful golf course, great design, old traditional, lots of dog legs, left and right, signature holes, very nice course.
What are your...
Anybody is welcome to come and enjoy it. If you want to look at it, it's www.mayangolfclub.com.
Tell me a little bit about your reaction to golf coming to the Olympics in 2016.
Well, I would say that the great advantage to that is that it is putting golf back into a more popular type of scene. golf has been more of an elitist game, and except in Scotland, of course. And I think golf is more a sport for everybody, because anybody who has good hand-eye coordination and a good disposition can play the game and play it well.